iSMA-B-MAC36NL. So to encourage you for this product, I need to mention that it's a Control Trend Awards winner of the IoT product this year. So it's really worthy of your attention. What we have here, this is we can call it small J's 8000. If you program in Niagara, you know probably J's 8000 by Tridium. So this is small J's. So this is a Niagara 4 on board. So all the features on Niagara is the same as you will find on J's. So actually the licensing system with Tridium is also the same. What are additional features according to J's here? Why the Mac is the winner? We have 36 physical outputs on the board. So according to the J's, in the J's you need to buy additional modules. Sometimes which you of course you need in physical input outputs in your application. So you need to buy additional modules, so it costs. Here you have everything on the board, and the physical inputs outputs does not consume the license. It's quite important information. Additionally, we have a main RS485 with BACnet MSTP and Modbus RTU ASCII. There is a version also with the second RS485 here. So you can order the version with two RS485 with Modbus and BACnet on board. Two Ethernet ports in the router mode, same as you can find in J's. So we have two RJ12. We can prepare two subnets for each port separately. Two USB and HDMI port. This is something new on the market. HDMI port allows you to connect the external display and show your station on the display directly. So the graphics and the browser sits on the Mac. So the display only displaying information through the HDMI. So in fact, sometimes in the project, or especially in the small project, you don't need to install the PC with the monitor. You just need to install the Mac36NL, which is a web server where you see your station running, and just connect any display. Of course, there is some restrictions with the resolution. The GC5 has also in the offer dedicated displays for Mac, but you can use the other display you find and connect to the HDMI. The USB is for the touchscreen support, so you can have also the touchscreen as well, and navigate through the graphics through your station by the touch using the standard HDMI display. So this is a very nice feature, very nice feature. The SD card needs to be inserted here on the side. So the license and the software and the operating system only sits on the SD card. So the advantage of that solution is that if something will be wrong with the hardware, or something, for example, relay after 10 years will be damaged, so you just take out SD card, put it into your hardware, and it works without needs of the reprogramming this controller. So it's powered by 24 volt AC/DC, the same as other iSMA products. The Niagara 4 on the board, yes, is up to maximum license up to 1250 proxy points. So actually, it's not so powerful. It's not network controller like a J's, but it's a perfect controller for the small buildings, small areas, small applications. And it can be actually your small BMS system. So with touchscreen display connected, it can serve. It can work like a server in your small things. So all the features from the Niagara are on the board. So now I think the last version support is Niagara version 4.8. So we have, of course, LED diodes indicates link with output states. We have a run diode diodes indicates traffic on the Ethernet or RS485. The running LED diodes is really interesting because you can have control what's happening with the platform and station in the controller. So the run diagram will indicate you if the platform stands up or in the station stands up. So it's an additional feature connected to JACE when you have actually no control what's happening. So you just need to wait until the station is running. So here is additional features, really good, and thanks to GC5 for it. So the programming is through the Niagara Workbench, as you know from the JACE, the SD card, of course, and all the licensing and as I mentioned, operating system, all the software sits on the SD card. So if you have a direct account with Tridium or the account with IBC, so you can assign the license by yourself to the SD card, but you can also order already assigned a license by GC5. So there are a different license type from 100 to 300 points up to 1250 points maximum. So the license is assigned with the host ID, which is host ID is a special number which is encoded together with the SD card, together with the inputs outputs on the board and the 2 RS485 and the Niagara on the board. The price is very competitive for it.